God's body, male God's body, human beings were created. So from his head, the Brahmins were created. So from his shoulders, the ruling castes were created, the political ruling caste. From his thighs, the business caste. Then from that God's feet, the lower caste, the Shudras, what they are called, they were created from the feet of God. Now the untouchables, the Dalits, were not created by God at all. We don't exist in history. Any book, we don't exist. Any written book, we don't exist. India was theirs. India was born from the head, that's all. Head-born people.
We name it Pipe Village. Actually, there's no such place called Pipe Village. It is given by us because when we came to this place, we found that people are living in the pipes. And then they have some other name for this area. But the people who are living in this area from different parts of the state and also from other states as well, they come here mainly to work in some factories and some household work, and basically you call them as daily wages, people who earn their living by working in different homes or in factories. And earlier there were a lot more people, but in due course some people lost their jobs, so they moved away from here. So today we have a lot less than when we started the work in this area.
In this village outside of Hyderabad, the people live in sewer pipes that have been decommissioned by the city and left in an abandoned lot. Most of the 250 million Dalits, or Untouchables, live on very little income and are forced into areas such as these. Because of their caste, they are denied equal access to jobs and are forced to do the most undesirable work in society. Most elites must live a subsistence lifestyle, surviving on what they earn from one day to the next. This is common in India, as 76% of India's 1.2 billion people live on less than $2 per day. The Dalits in this village, next to a quarry south of Hyderabad, must break rocks all day, almost every day of the year, in order to feed themselves. They are not allowed to enter upper caste villages, and as a result are unable to get a job outside of their own village. This task is no easy one, as they must toil in the hot and humid weather that is prevalent in this part of India.
The big vision is to change the worldview right from day one and say, this value system is not right. It's fundamentally wrong with this value system. And every human rights convention from the UN onwards gives equality to man, women, etc., etc. And our attempt is to break this cycle, the cycle that keeps on teaching a new generation that you're less than human being, keeps on telling girls you're not equal, keeps on demeaning a whole section and the majority section. So we go into a situation and start talking to the families and take the girls in. And part of the problem we have with all these is parents would often like to send their son to our school, but not their daughter. So so we have to say, no, the girl is equally important, so send the girl to school. And we'll break the cycle of that thinking and bring up a whole new generation.
One minute. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
On behalf of Good Shepherd School, we welcome you.
Thank you. Nice to be here. Thank you.
The children in this school are all Dalits who would normally be denied admission to other schools on the basis of their caste. This Dalit Education Center, built by the Dalit Freedom Network, is one of 80 that have been set up to provide education for these children. The building of these schools is the first step in uplifting the Dalit people out of their economic hardship.
Thank you so much for sparing your valuable time in our school. Thank you. And so let us all give a big clap for Leanne.
One evening, we visited a Dalit man whose son is mildly autistic and has an innate talent for all things musical. In addition to being skilled in the use of almost every musical instrument, he also writes all of his own songs. We were lucky enough to hear him perform for us. As we listened, we realized that despite his talent, he'll be denied a chance to pursue a career in music because of the intense caste discrimination that is still common in Indian society.
You made the valleys and skies, displayed your love on far horizons and before my eyes. You lit the stars and set the dawning tide, called them all by name and now you whispered mine. You're my creating. Who am I that you are mindful of me? Who am I that you set your love on me? You're my creating.
There is still much to be done to help these people. Progress has been made and is continuing to be made by organizations such as the Dalit Freedom Network. The change will come with the next generation of Dalit people, and the future is definitely looking brighter already.